Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from Arizona. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's across midfield. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
2-yard line.
They're called in at the 2. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Bronco 80. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
From the 2-yard line yet again. What can they do on 3rd and goal?
70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
They'll throw to begin with Purdy. And And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Exiting the pocket right. He's going to look for the home run ball. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Melton now to return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Warriors 70. Ready. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hey, Mosey.
Now, faking the give, forced to his right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Panther 11. Panther
1st
11.
and 10 at the 34-yard line.
60. Mustang 19.
He'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
65 catch. 65 catch.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Cowboy 80. 79 Bronco. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This one caught at the 4. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3, and that's going to set up 3rd and goal.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Now they'll set up to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Is a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Flushed to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And mark him down up beyond the 30. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
This is intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they've got to be picks.
Not 1918.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Josh Hines-Allen. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Hurt. Go street. Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
11 yards.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Niners have the early advantage. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this.
On the ready.
It is 3rd and long.
Ready.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
70, Hawk 70. 18, Rodney. Hawk. Warrior 70. Let's go.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Again, it's Purdy. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Good work to get the first down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that first down, which he does a great job getting, but it can't come at the expense of protecting the ball. Now, in this case, he's very fortunate. He loses the ball, but it ends up going out of bounds.
Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll be second down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one's incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Now Purdy. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off.
And that's a big-time effort on fourth down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to the air is Purdy. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, 49ers. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the double. 7 Pirates. 2. Let go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Go Street Cougar 19. Ready.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It is a big gain for Arizona. 41 yards.
18, Pioneer. Drag. Let go. 19, 70, come 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They get 21 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
70,
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
70. Hawk 70, Hawk 19 type. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check, hurt. Mustang 19. Let go.
They'll look to throw yet again. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Ready, go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
High throw, but it's reeled in. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It is a big gain for Arizona. 53 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
On the double. Dragon 60. Set. Riggs. 60 Maverick. Say, hurt. Panther 11. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball... going to come out to the 40-yard line. A first down throw for Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Get set. Watch out.
Again in the air for Purdy. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
25-yard line.
again is Purdy. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Get set. 118. What's up?
Here's Purdy again, moving to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get the football at their own 23.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's hard! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Ready, break. 7 Pirates, down. Viking 8, Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Now, Watkins on the return. Knees across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll let one go down the middle. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This is wildly ambitious. A 69-yard attempt. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Throwing on second down is Purdy. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown. What a mistake, Greg. That's the worst place on the field for that to happen. The fumble back in your own danger zone turns it into a disaster zone as the defense gets 6 points.
Yeah, and anytime you attempt to pass out of your own end zone, you're kind of rolling the dice a little bit, but what a great time to bring pressure. If you're the defense there, you know you have them backed up, you know their quarterback's looking to make a play to get out of there, and you dial up pressure at the perfect time, not only to force the fumble, Mike, but you're able to recover it in the end zone for 6.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, 49ers.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
A gain of 15. And a 49er first down.
They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Back to the air is Purdy. On the run to the right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. Moody down for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Melton now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
60, 70, 19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And now he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
1st and 10. Purdy. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, start. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Okay, ready.
2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready, go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
Complete in the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
18, Rock, Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Nick Bosa working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season. Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Got it. Ready? 79 Broncos. 2. Cut 19. Cut. Press all 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's going to have a Cards 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
Let's go. Check smash. Check smash. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and There's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because
looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And it looked like the Cardinals were quick to react and get on it. So no turnover. They keep the ball. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
Hurt. Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
18 Rattler. Street. Go get him. 19 tight. Go.
He'll look to throw. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he will score. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
Come on. Set. Panther 11.
Ready. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. On the move left. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go!
Back to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And now he loses the football. And they're going to get this one back. Wouldn't that be something? Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep possession after the interception. Pearsall, the man in motion. A 1st down throw for Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Dragon 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. 70 Timberwolves.
Now, faking the give. Out to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Warriors 70.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
On the jump.
That one just too far. Out in front, and it's incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
Cardinals, first down.
7 Pirates. 7.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Going for it all. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Let's go now. Set 60.
Back to the air one more time. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Trap 50. Trap 50. 79 Broncos. Ready?
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. First and 10 for Purdy. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Here's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And this is going to be incomplete. Man, that was something to watch. Eluding the rush as long as he could, but they could not convert downfield.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
In the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Black 40. Drill green. Claws yellow. Go. Smash red. Cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Panthers, Warriors, 17. Check. Mustang, 19. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He'll look deep, left sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Throwing on first down is Purdy. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Now Purdy. In trouble, and down he goes.
It's third down. Third and long.
A third long, Purdy to throw. And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Here's Purdy. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pop. Like 60 Mavericks. Let go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. But he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second.
Here's 2nd and 9.
At the Niners' 47-yard line.
Get it. Hut, hut.
Now a give up the middle. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll be taken down. 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw.
I think everyone in the stadium is expecting a run there. So what do? On these early downs? You call play action. I love it. You're hoping to catch them off guard and selling out on the run here down near the goal line, but the defense was ready for it. Nowhere to go with the ball. It's a really nice job there by the defense.
And more of the same. Another interception. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
Here we go on the return from the 1.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready. Cowboys. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again,
now, how about this? It's a fake. He'll air it out down the middle. And this is going to be a first down. That is a head coach not afraid to roll the dice. This time it pays off and a first down.
At the 15-yard line.
The 49ers out for the punt. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. Really don't understand that one, but at least they retain possession. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This from 34 yards. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Mustang 19. Ready? 79, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Here we go. One final play. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.